Hi, Trent Rumba from Trent Rumba Outdoor Adventures, and here we are at the TROA Ranch doing another gun review. This is a Remington 870 set up for deer season. In Illinois, which is the state I live in, we are allowed to hunt with handguns that are either single shot or revolvers with 4-inch barrels, and the bullet has to be a straight-walled cartridge, pistol cartridge that generates over 500 foot-pounds at the muzzle. Or we can hunt with deer slugs like this, or we can hunt with muzzleloaders. We cannot hunt with rifles in this state. So when I was 14, I decided to get a shotgun so I could hunt deer with a shotgun, and I chose the Remington 870. It was either this or a Mossberg because I wanted a pump. I was going to get a 590 or a 500 or a Remington 870. I chose a Remington 870 just because I like the features more. The safety's right where I want it, right by the trigger. This gun is empty. You can see inside the chamber. But yeah, the safety's right here, so it's easy to click. Whereas if we had a safety right here, it would come into contact with the scope mount and the scope, and that wouldn't work out too well. So what I did was I went out and I bought the combo, and my combo came with a 28-inch barrel. We'll do a review with that, with it set up for bird hunting or tactical or whatever. We'll do that video later, but right now we're going to do a review on the rifled barrel. This is a 24-inch rifled barrel that's actually made by Mossberg. The company Mossberg makes it for the 870, and it's 24 inches rifled. It's a 3-inch, and that's basically what I hunted with for a couple of years until I decided to put the scope on it. I got this Weaver L1 scope mount. It's a side mount, actually, and it goes right above the receiver, and I put a scope on it. I chose a Bushnell Banner Dusk and Dawn 3 to 9 power scope for it, and this scope is pretty good. I have never bumped it off or anything, and I've fired pretty hot rounds through this gun every year. Today we're just going to do a review with the basic Winchester 1 ounce 1600 feet per second 2 3/4 rounds. I usually hunt with either Hornady SSTs. I have not killed a deer with a Hornady SST, but I have killed them with the 3-inch. I usually put 3-inch sluggers through this barrel. I just make sure that I clean it out very thoroughly because I usually don't use sabots to hunt deer. Actually, I've never killed a deer with a sabot slug before. I just use full bore rounds with these rifled slugs, and they shoot pretty accurately out to about 150 yards. With some drop, but pretty accurate out to 150 yards. And that's all I need in my woods because I can only shoot about 100 yards maximum. Alright, so we're going to go shoot this gun, and we're going to go blow up some containers with it. Some little fluid containers. Alright, we'll do the good enough test. 50 yards, if you can hit a target at 50 yards, you could probably hit it at 75 or 80. You can probably hit a target at 25 or 30. We'll just shoot it 50 yards here, and like so. We're only allowed to hunt with 3 rounds in the gun completely. That's 2 in the tube and 1 in the chamber. So there's a plug in there. Usually it would take 4 rounds and then 1 in the chamber. And I have a mag extension. We'll do a review on that later. But anyway, here we go. What's that a bottle of? We'll shoot Jim. Jim on the right. You got Jim?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Goodbye, Jim. Did I hit it? Did something to it. All right. We got Budweiser. We're going to get him. All right. We got the Bud.
Hold on.
Bottle of Bud.
There we go.
Oh, I got him. Now, what we got next? My phone's ringing. That's kind of throwing off my concentration. It's Dan P. Hey, Dan! Let's go for, what is that? Who's that? Jose? Let's get Jose. Alright, we got Jose.
Die, Jose.
Ha! Jose's all over the place. Alrighty. I'll just take them from here. Drop them in. Who are we getting now? Oh, the bottle of expensive ass champagne. You got it, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! Go on. That was a good time. Alright, who are we getting now? We're getting a bottle of Old Jim. I'll do this offhanded. Aha! Bottle of Old Jim. Jim's a good old friend of mine. You got him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ah! Jim!
There
Get
it
it?
is.
I believe it's dead. 2 bullets and 2 targets left. We got a bottle of Jim. Not quite sure what happened there, but we'll right the wrong and actually hit it this time. Alrighty. Looking through my 3 to 9 power scope. You got him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you got Smitty?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, it was a little too low.
That was
Awesome.
it.
Nailed them all. They all exploded. The old 12 gauge. Can't beat it. I've killed so many deer with this, I lost count. This is my go-to gun every year for deer season, and I absolutely love it. I've been shooting Magnum rounds out of it. Never disassembled it. I'll probably do that tonight or tomorrow. Take this trigger housing out, take the bolt out, and give it a thorough cleaning, but I've never done that before. I've just stuck a brush in there, toothbrush and everything, make sure I get thorough everything that's in the chamber area. Obviously I've cleaned the barrel and the tube and everything, but this gun has never malfunctioned on me unless I short stroke it. You know, like, oop, something like that, you know. But I don't short stroke it. I can't remember a time when this thing ever actually malfunctioned on me. So if you're looking to get a shotgun for deer season, get an 870. My only suggestion, if you're doing that though, would be to get a cantilever barrel, which is where the scope mount comes off the barrel and comes back over the receiver. It's not as low profile as this. I like a low profile scope. It might be another centimeter up or so, but I'd do that because this barrel can come loose and be different than, you know, the scope stays the same but the barrel changes, so obviously that'll throw off your aim. But yeah, I mean that's always that could be a problem, but it's never been a serious problem for me. I've missed 2 deer in my woods, and I've harvested probably about 12 with this gun. So, and actually one of those deer that I missed was before I put the scope on it. So, yeah, this is a good deer gun for deer season. And if you're looking for a good deer killer, Deerslayer, 870 is the way to go. It's about $100 more than a Mossberg, but it doesn't matter. It's you get your money's worth. You really do. We'll do a review on a Mossberg later. I don't have anything against Mossberg. I just prefer Remington a little bit more. So this has been a Short Run Outdoor Adventure. Keep the outdoor dream alive.